players are on court right now. On the left side of the court, David Palmer, the reigning PST champion. On the right side of the court, his opponent, Monsieur Thierry Lincou.
This is the finals of the
entering the frame right now.
World Championship, ladies and gentlemen. David Palmer.
David, referee Andrew Strasvogel is calling the players to order. David serving to open the game, and we're underway here in Detroit. These two legends of the game know each other so well. David in the white, 6'2" at least. Monsieur Lincou, about 5'11" in the dark. David playing with Black Knight Equipment, a long-standing relationship with that company. Monsieur Lincou wearing I Play Green, promoting Technofiber. The first point of the tournament goes to Monsieur Lincou. That ball skipping out to the center. Referee Andrew Strasvogel awards the point to Monsieur. It's 2-love. Thierry competed in PST tournament action last year, but had already committed to represent France in the team European team title. Ball hitting the tin from Palmer.
3-love.
3-love to Thierry. So he once again was competing on the PST this year and committed to the tournament early. That ball hitting twice. Thierry's out to a 4-0 advantage quickly here. David sometimes plays his best squash when he's behind. When these two faced each other in the Cleveland Classic Finals at the Cleveland Skating Club, David found himself down 2-0 and came back to win a gripping 5-game match. That cross-court ball didn't come out easily, and David gets his first point, 1-4. The voice you may be hearing in the background is the voice of Washington, D.C.-based U.S. squash nationally certified referee Andrew Strasvogel. The challenge officials seated at the left and right front wall of the court: Robbie Temple of England, John Roberts of Northern Ireland. If you're new to the game of squash, the sport is played on a court 32 feet front to back, 21 feet left to right. Matches are played the best of 5 games. Each game is played to 11 points, but you must win the game by 2 points. Both players fighting hard for the T region here to control the rally. Strategically, both players are looking to stand at the center of that court, what we call the T area. Take the ball early and not let it go to the back glass as the crowd shows their approval for that impressive rally.
And out, 5-1.
You can see some of those tournament sponsors' logos on the front court. As I mentioned earlier, we're at the Detroit Athletic Club for our 3rd consecutive year. First American Title Insurance Company is presenting sponsor for this tournament. Tom Delaney and his crew
6-1.
have been wonderful supporters of the sport of squash. Straight drive from Palmer's
7-1.
escapes the court. Zero's jumped out to a 7-1 advantage here early on. David taking a moment to adjust his wristband, collect his thoughts. Thierry's ready to serve. 7-1. Palmer was on that ball early, and it just clipped the red line of the tin. The tin here Referee Andres Strasvogel reminding fans that to hold off on flash photography. The tin has been lowered to 17 inches. Amateurs will play on a 19-inch tin, but at the pro level, they'll play with a 19-inch tin. Great two-wall boast from David Palmer right there, just beyond the reach of Thierry. The tin being dropped a couple inches really makes the playing area of the court effectively a little bit larger, a couple feet for sure. That ball skipping out from the front wall. David holds his shot. Referee Anders Strasvogel awards the point to him. 3 serving 8.
Hand out 9-3.
Referee calling that ball down. 9-3. That ball off Thierry's racket goes out.
4-9.
David Palmer serving 4-9.
Out.
That ball out of court.
Hand out 10-4. Game ball.
Thierry Lincou game ball. 10 serving 4.
Out. Hand out 5-10.
5-10. Still game ball to Thierry. Long drop from Thierry. Too good. Game to Lincou. Lincou leads 1 game to love. Thank you to the Downtown Detroit Partnership for their support of this year's tournament. We're underway here. Game 2. Thierry Lincou in the black, David Palmer the white. Lincou won game 1, 11-5. This is the opening rally of the second game in this best-of-5 match. Point Lincou, 1-love.
Down. 2-love.
2-love. Lincou leading Palmer. David catching Thierry wrong-footed, drives that ball straight down the right wall.
And out, 1-2.
Point to Palmer. 1, serving 2. Thierry holding his return as some fans arriving in the gallery. David to serve, 1-2. Players moving around each other nicely here in the early part of game 1. Absolutely brilliant rally here. Both players corner to corner, putting each other under such pressure. I can hear some oohs and ahs from the crowd. I can't believe these gets. Magnificent back wall burst from Palmer. Just falls short. What a brilliant rally as this enthusiastic crowd shows their support for both players.
And out. 3-1.
It's Thierry Lincou serving 3-1. You know, I was looking right at that ball, and I couldn't tell if the pickup was good or not. David handing the ball over. He must have thought it was good.
4-1 from the left.
Referee calls it good. I'm going to have to work on my eyesight. A brilliant rally. David tossing his racket, a little bit of frustration.
5-1, right.
5-1, monsieur. Tough bounce from David. Brilliant shot from Thierry.
6-1.
6-1. Strong working both from Thierry. Finishes the rally. 7 serving 1.
Point to Palmer.
Ball skips out off the racket of Thierry. Point to Palmer. It's 2 serving 7.
Down. Hand out 8-2.
Point to Lincou. 8 serving 2. Amazing reflexes from these guys, picking the ball up so early on that front wall.
Down.
David was there, just didn't scrape it off the wall.
9-2 from the left.
Great effort from both players. It's now 9-2 from the left side of the court. Lincou serving. Thierry is running to all corners because David's forcing him to. David's showing magnificent touch, lobs and drops. He's so noted for his fitness, but the magnificent shot selection he's showing here is really keeping Thierry covering the court, and Thierry's doing it. And there David was just one shot too good. It's 3 serving 9.
Hand out 3-9.
David collecting the ball, taking a moment. 3-9. Brilliant. Classic Palmer taking the ball early,
4-9.
slotting into the right front nick. 4-9.
What is that, Mr. Lincou? Racket interference? You have a replay? I don't understand. Yes. Yes. So it's now 5-9.
A little bit of back and forth from the players on the court in exchange with the referee. There was a question about whether the ball was good.
Do you want to challenge? You want to challenge the pickup? Okay, 5-9. Thank you.
Graciously from Thierry saying he thought the ball was good. David has showing some nice levity here as he's telling the referee, I'm working so hard to earn these points and you're trying to give them away. Andrew Strasvogel calls the score 5-9. The intensity of this rally is easy to feel on the side of the court here. David not wanting to give that up. Great stuff from both players.
Hand out 10-5, game ball.
Thierry now holding game ball on his racket. And there it is. Straight drop is a winner. Game to Lincou, 11-5.
Obtaining citizenship should be easy, but it's not. Issues such as time out of the country, past DUI convictions, and other minor criminal convictions can cause serious problems. These problems lengthen the process and can increase the complexity. On the other hand, I have had clients who have obtained citizenship through a parent and didn't know it. My name is Joe Rosen. My immigration law offices have helped many people like you successfully get through the citizenship application process. Our focus is immigration, and as a former FBI agent and a lawyer, I know how government agencies operate. My knowledge and experience will make dealing with the Department of Homeland Security easier for you and could be the difference between getting citizenship or not. Call me at 678-461-6046 to make an appointment for a consultation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back courtside.
15 seconds.
David Palmer first on court at the Detroit Athletic Club. Monsieur Thierry Lincou walking on court now. Thierry Lincou has won the first two games, 11-5 and 11-5 respectively. We've been here before, though. As I said earlier on in the Cleveland Classic, Thierry jumped out to a 2-0 lead in games, and it was Palmer that fought back to win the next three in the tournament title. As Thierry gets set to serve, and we're underway here in Game 3. You can see several tournament sponsors here at the front wall. The Detroit Athletic Club, our host, Downtown Detroit Partnership. The business community has been very good in supporting this tournament. And, of course, First American Title Insurance Company, Tom Delaney and his team. David hitting the ball with a little purpose here in the opening of Game 3, hitting a very heavy ball, putting Thierry under some pressure. That ball skips out. Heavy, heavy ball off the racket of Palmer right now.
And out, 1-love.
And it's 1-love Palmer to open Game 3. A little bit of a traffic issue in the center of the court. David helping Thierry up. The crowd applauding the effort of both players. I'm not sure which way the decision will go here. A little bit of a pause from the referee. There's a player coming on court now to hand a title. Andrew Strasvogel calling the rally to be replayed. David and Thierry both cleaning up the court. Court looks clean. Thierry resetting. David set.
1-love from the right.
Mr. Palmer serving. 1-love. Neither player challenging the call. On the Pro Squash Tour, we do not replay many rallies, but in the opinion of the referee, if a player has chosen a shot well, executed it, cleared it, and the other player has chosen the right path to go to a playable ball, they may choose to point to Palmer, 2-love.
2-love.
As I said, I could see David as he walked on the court had a little bit more determination, if I can say it. I'm sure he came out to begin the game, the match, with determination, but sometimes he plays his best squash when he's down. And he finds himself down 2-0 here. But in game 3, he finds himself up 3-love. It's a heavy ball Palmer's hitting right now, really putting some pressure on it. Working both from Lincou. Just finds the tin.
Left, please.
Andrew Strasvogel saying the serve should be from the left box. 4-love. Both players using the full height of the court, all 3 dimensions, left to right, front to back, and top. Again, I was looking straight down. It looked like if it was good, it was just good.
1-4.
Palmer not challenging it. He must have seen it good. It's now 1-4. Heavy ball from Palmer. That straight drop from Thierry
Hand out, 5-1.
clips the red part of the tin. 5-1. Ball
6-1.
from Palmer just beyond the reach of Thierry. 6 serving 1 from the left box.
Hand out, 2-6.
2-6, hand out to Lincou. That fake from Lincou did not fool Palmer. He was right on that ball. A little bit of traffic in the center of the court. Monsieur appealing.
Yes, replay the rally.
A little bit of traffic congestion. Andrew Strasvogel ordering the rally to be replayed. It's 2 serving 6 from the right side. That is our second replay of this finals.
Hand out, 7-2.
7-2, Palmer serving. That ball clinging to the wall. I was amazed he could get to it, and he hit a brilliant shot back.
Eight-two.
8-2, Palmer serving. 3 games away from getting his first game of this match. Oh, magnificent drop shot off the racket of David Palmer. Thierry Lincou showing his approval, clapping his racket. Palmer 9-2. David really aggressive to the ball. And when he's getting it, he's looking for opportunities to close out rallies. Brilliant lob, cross-court lob from Lincou. Back wall boast from Palmer. Palmer concedes it with a straight drop. Both players smile. David probably feels like he has a comfortable lead at this moment in this game. 2 points away from closing it out. Thierry was right at that ball, but it was just too tight to the wall as he tried to scrape it off. It just couldn't reach the front wall. Amazing reach by Palmer to pick that trickle post up. Look at that go straight down the wall from David Palmer. Absolutely amazing shot beyond the reach of Thierry Lincou. We'll be back in just a moment with a message from the Downtown Detroit Partnership. Referee Andrew Strasvogel calling the players back to court. David Palmer still in the white top and white shorts. Monsieur Lincou has changed his clothing. Lincou on the background, orange top. Still in the black shorts. Thierry Lincou leads this match 2-1. He won game 1, 11-5. Game 2, 11-5. But it was all Palmer in game 3. Brilliant shot from Lincou. hitting the heavy ball we saw David hitting a lot of in Game 3. It's 1-love, Thierry Lincou here in Game 4 in this best-of-5 championship match. Straight drop from Lincou, ball right. Thierry holding his shot right there. Appealing for the point.
I think that's just a replay because he was clear of your shot in front wall.
Well, I think Thierry may have been a little bit hard done by that point. From my angle, we were looking straight down the wall. David had not quite cleared. Thierry could have played that ball. Andrew Strasvogel asking for the rally to be replayed. Thierry grimaces, but accepts the call and moves on with it. It's still Palmer leading 1-love. Tight to the wall from Palmer. Again, David really appears to have picked up his game since the first two. Again with a heavy ball, taking it early. Oh, that ball just too good from Thierry.
2-love.
It's 2-love Lincou at the moment. David ready to receive the serve. I could hear a fan yell out nice, and it was. Impressive 2-wall working boast from David Palmer. He gets his first point of Game 4. 1 serving 2. A little bit of a fake from Palmer. Thierry read it. Straight drop. Thierry allows David to clear. He does. Cross court. Boast. Straight. Absolutely amazing squash from both players. The intensity in this game is at a high new level. Lincou raising his hand. Palmer tossing his racket. Absolutely magnificent rally. Thierry says, I love this court. He may have gotten a friendly bounce right there. Absolutely brilliant rally from both players. Lincou serving 3-1. Great reach from Palmer. So tight to the wall, each of these balls. Both players getting a magnificent squash right now from both Lincou and Palmer. David's scooping that up. Straight. He worked so hard to get there. David again tossing his racket. That's the third time.
Mr. Palmer, please.
Mr. Strasvogel appropriately saying David to stop that.
Yes, that's the warning, Mr. Palmer.
Thierry saying, is that a warning?
4-1 from the left.
David saying, I'm trying to control it. It's just not going where I'm wanting to. But both players working so hard. The tempo of play in Game 4 here has been a cut above what we've seen in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
10 from Palmer.
5-1.
Lincou obviously wants to close this out in 4. David obviously wants to see this go to 5. At a minimum. Wants to win this. Not just going to 5, he wants to win the match title. That's shot too good from Lincou.
6-1.
6-1 here. David. You can see him wanting to toss it again. I could hear the frame. Just didn't set up right for it. 7-1. It does feel like Thierry's ball is a little bit heavier than this game 4. Absolutely magnificent cross-court volley. Rolling it off the racket of David Palmer. I could hear Lincou grimace. It's 2-7. Our camera may have caught that, but just at the moment David turned to see the ball, 3 young men walked out, and David had a little fun at their expense, potentially. Thanks for coming. I don't think David thinks this match is over, nor does Thierry. But it is a 7-2 advantage for Thierry Lincou right now in Game 4. If he wins this, he wins not only the match, but the tournament title and the Tour Championship. Palmer, the reigning Tour champion, would like to win his 2nd consecutive. A little bit of traffic. Thierry moves around David, fights for the ball. Absolutely amazing pace to this rally. Straight drop. Cross court. David on it. David Palmer grabbing that cross court off the racket of Thierry Lincou and sliding it deep to the right. Lincou can only watch. It's 3 serving 7 right now. The tension, I can see the fans edging forward in their seats. David's ball tight to the wall. Thierry scraped it off, but it was off his frame. It didn't reach the front wall. It's 4-7. Palmer's not done yet. Again, tight to the wall. Thierry not able to scrape it off the side wall. It's 5-7. David ready to serve. He's got momentum on his side right now. Thierry taking a moment to collect his thoughts. Each player trying to impose his will on the other. Straight drop. Thierry's there. David's there again. That ball is so tight. David's on it. Thierry moves by him. Boast. Lob. That ball just beyond the reach of David. He's giving everything he's got in this rally right now in this game. 8-5. Thierry wondering if David's all right. Calling for an assist. Both players taking a moment to catch their breath. Gripping squash. The crowd giving a hand to our court attendant. This gives me a chance to say what a magnificent level of service the guests at the Detroit Athletic Club can expect. Midwestern charm and courtesy. The staff, ladies and gentlemen, serving ladies and gentlemen here. Players on court throughout the weekend, off court at the receptions, have talked about how much they enjoy the Play the Pro clinics. The Rack It Up kids come by from Detroit's Urban Squash Initiative to play the pros. They really treat us wonderfully, and we're thrilled to have this relationship with the DAC. I can hear Thierry groan as David hit that ball tight down the right wall. 6-8.
And out, 6-8.
This game started all Lincou, and David has clawed and scraped his way back. He's still got 2 points to level it, but it's 6-8. As I said early on, David Palmer sometimes plays his best squash when he's down. He's got such drive and determination. Lincou isn't relenting. Just the pace of play and the shot selection have really picked up here as this game has matured. Both players moving so well. Pivotal point right here. 8-6, Lincou leading, up 2 games to 1 in the championship match. I can hear the breathing. Both players working so hard as these rallies are getting longer. Forbes magazine several years ago ranked squash as the best sport on the planet for getting in shape and staying fit. Amateur squash players will burn approximately. Palmer, a little bit of a traffic issue there. Palmer turning to the referee, appealing it. I'm sure that's a frustrating situation from everybody.
He was trying to clear, we were trying to get to the ball.
Palmer saying he may have thought he had that point. Lincou not objecting to the let call. Replay. I think if I've kept count correctly, that's the 3rd replay of this match. Brilliant rally. I mean, both players going corner to corner. I could hear the huffing and puffing. It's 6-8, Palmer serving. Palmer hurling his body to pick that up. Palmer upset with himself right there. Court assistant asking if we should towel it. David saying, yeah, why not? Gives both players a chance to collect their thoughts. Once again, the crowd showing their appreciation. Really magnificent, magnificent
David.
Effort from the players and magnificent support from the fans. It's a great club here. 9-6, Lincou, 2 points away from the championship title. David saying the referee may have been a little bit quick. David saying, can you wait till I get to the ball before you call it not up? The ball was not up, but David saying, at least give me the opportunity. Andrew saying, I called it when I saw it.
Match ball.
David saying, I was halfway through my swing when I heard the call not up. Mr. Strasvogel saying, I called it when I saw it. Regardless, we are championship point, PST World Championship point, Lincou, 10-6, has 4 game balls, match balls, championship balls. That ball right down the center of the court. It appears that Lincou touched Lincou with his racket. He's appealing for the...
Yes, replay, please.
David saying, I hit him on the backswing.
Okay. Challenging my replay decision.
I think he's asking for the point because he hit him on the backswing.
Stroke to Palmer.
The challenge officials are overruling the call, saying that Thierry had prevented his swing, so it's 7-10. The original call was for safety interference from the referee. Palmer has his challenges. He used them. Now it's 7-10. That ball skipping out from the front right corner. Thierry wondering what the call was. It's 8-10.
He's so quick. You don't want to. Would you challenge the point to Palmer? Challenge?
Lincou's wondering if that should be a replay,
Should
but
I throw you challenging? Okay. 8-10.
in PST the players have challenges if they choose to voice their opposition to the call, but Thierry probably did not disagree that much as he chose not to challenge it. It's now 8-10, David Palmer serving. He's come back from 6-10. Needs 2 more points to get this to a tiebreaker. Absolutely magnificent boast from Palmer. Thierry barely took a step. Still match ball, still championship ball. Palmer serving 9-10. I have to believe that ball took a funny hop because Thierry swung right through it.
Player to win by 2 points.
I think Thierry had said there were some issues with the corners last night when it worked to his advantage, but here it did not. Thierry swung right through it, and David, facing 4 championship balls, comes back, and it's knotted at 10. Player must win by 2 clear points. Brilliant shot from David. I'd call it a long drop, but he struck it pretty hard. It found Nick and rolled out. Palmer has fought back. It's 11-10 game ball to David Palmer. The man just does not know how to quit. Tight balls from both players. This is amazing squash. Up and down the left wall. Both right-handed players feeling comfortable constructing their rallies from the left wall. Cross courts now as I say that. A little bit of a traffic issue in the center of the court. David appealing. This would be the 4th replay of the match if I have my score correct.
11-10 game ball.
I think that's a fair decision, actually. Both players did the right thing. It was a playable ball. 11-10 game ball to Palmer, looking to force a deciding 5th game in this PST World Championship tournament, being broadcast to you live from the Detroit Athletic Club in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Palmer frustrated with himself. He had
11-all.
worked so hard to get the front position. Trickleboast didn't reach the front wall. It's now 11-all. First player to take a 2 games advantage will win the game. If Lincou gets it, he wins the game, the match, and the championship. If Palmer gets it, that's the same thing that just happened to Thierry Lincou just a moment ago. It must be a funny spot on the court because both players at this level never swing through it. David saying, hold on, please. Catching his thoughts. It's 12-11 championship point to Thierry Lincou. Straight drop. Lincou recovers. These players have been going toe-to-toe for an hour now. And the pace of play is only getting higher. 2 wall boasts from Lincou, straight drop from Palmer. Lob, Palmer's reach. Absolutely amazing point here. Straight drop. (37, 38 years of age, respectfully. These players are still going as strong as ever. Again, a magnificently long rally. Tight to the wall from Palmer, cross court from Lincou. Amazing reach and get from Palmer. Straight drop. Again, ball right down the left wall. Thierry allows him to clear. Thierry screams as that ball does not come back up for him. The crowd is showing their approval. Smiles abound here in Detroit Athletic Club. David Palmer will not die today. He's leveled the match in Game 4 at 12-all, and the crowd is enthusiastically showing their support for the man. Players catching their breath right now. Brilliant, brilliant squash from both players. Both taking a moment to walk to the front court. As I've said, the intensity, the speed of play, the rallies have only increased throughout this match. Both men must be exhausted, neither willing to relent. It's 12-12. David Palmer serving to Thierry Lincou. Straight drop from Palmer. Lincou retrieves. Boast. Straight drop. Ball just gripping the wall from Palmer right now, but Lincou is able to retrieve and recover it. Palmer's on that early. Lincou fights through it. Again, an amazing extended rally. That ball just beyond the reach from Palmer. Both players doubled over.
And out, 13-12. Nice ball.
Game ball, match ball, tournament championship point to Thierry Lincou right now as he serves 13-12. Palmer was down 6-10, faced 4 championship points, fought back to level it all. Palmer still aggressively going for it. Lincou's retrieving so well. Both players working so hard. To David Kasper, and it's championship to Thierry Lincou. A standing ovation here from the crowd in the Detroit Athletic Club for both players. Absolutely amazing effort.
And David Palmer. These matches are the most difficult because it's a shame that there's one winner. Gripping court-to-court action as the match lengthened, the rallies lengthened, the pace of play lengthened. Brilliant squash from both players today, David.
Yeah, just disappointed, but I threw everything at him. He was, first 2 games though, he was just untouchable. I couldn't at all make any impact, and I needed the first couple games to go longer and more in my way, and 2-love down with hardly any work in him, it was always virtually impossible. But I'm proud I rallied. It wasn't my day. I didn't hit the ball as well, but mostly due to how well he was playing. So almost felt like, I had a slight chance over 4th, but again, he always seems to, right when I think I've got him a fraction tight, he seems to hit a turbo button and goes faster. And he did it again today to me, so all credit, he deserves the win.
David, before I let you go, I want to talk about, you're going to still represent Australia in the Commonwealth Games this summer. You've been a part of the national team for years and years now. You'll be competing against Scotland?
Yeah, Commonwealth Games in July. Just doubles, but so trying to play all 4 Commonwealth Games, and this will be the 5th one, and just trying to be a little bit more relaxed in this one. Let some of the other young Aussie boys have a crack at the singles, and I'm just going to have some fun with the doubles. It's a little bit better format, lower 10 now, 13-inch 10, and not as much running, and just really standing and trying to hit the nick, so which is quite enjoyable. So, but yeah, as you can see, we still like to compete, and meant a lot to win today, but it wasn't to be, and been in the final 3s in a row, and can't complain. So try see how it goes next year. There's a lot of young players coming up, guys like Robbie and John, and it won't be easy, but hopefully I'll be back in the 8 next year.
David, you're a great gentleman, brilliant gentleman. Thank you for being here.
Thanks,
Australia's David Palmer. First, congratulations, Thierry. PST World Championship 2014. Well played.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Very proud of my performance, and beating David is always something big. He was the 3 times winner here, so it's good to change a little bit. No, but we've been playing like the whole year round, and I know that he's very, very dangerous in those situations where he knows how to play the big points very well. And I was so scared that at the end of the game, I thought, my God, yeah, he's back, and he's gonna make it again in 5. And he was talking about the turbo. I love cars, so that's part of me, I guess. I've got that, maybe that's extra gear when I needed it, but I really gave it everything today as well.
Let me ask you, he was down 6-10 in game 4. You had championship ball, 4 championships ball. He fought back to 10-10. Do you play the game differently when you're at championship point versus love all in game 1?
You shouldn't be. You should play the same as if it was level, to be honest with you, and keep that same focus throughout the game, and especially in those tricky situations. But like he was so impressive in those points. He played some winners. I mean, I was so effective. I couldn't do anything. And then I think luck was on my way as well at the end.
I have to ask you, I've never seen Thierry Lincou and David Palmer swing and miss at the ball. I saw it both in the back right corner here. What happened on those shots?
Yeah, so that happened. Okay, that happened. I don't know. You know, we're human after all. You know. So you can afford to do a couple of matches.
Final question. This is your first year. You've been on the tour now 2 years. This is your first time at the Detroit Athletic Club for our tournament championship. This is our 3rd year here. What's your experience been in Detroit and across the season?
Well, thank you so much. This has been a wonderful weekend. I truly mean it. We've been treated so well. Excellent job from Mick and all the team and all the sponsors. Thank you very much. Crowd, it's been fantastic, and I think that we gave it, like a good show as well, and being very professional. And we're still enjoying our game, so hopefully we'll be back and enjoy the crowd as well. So thank you very much. It's been a treat. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pro Squash Tour's 2014 PSC World Champion, Thierry Lincou. For folks watching at home on ProSquashTV.com, you just watched David Palmer take on Thierry Lincou. Thierry wins 11-6, 11-6, 3-11, 15-13 in the finals. We'll be broadcasting to you live from the Detroit Athletic Club in Detroit, Michigan. Tournament action is presented this year by First American Title Insurance Company. My name is Joe McManus, and on behalf of all the players and staff of the Pro Squash Tour and the members of the Detroit Athletic Club, thank you for tuning in today. See you next year.